Right, save the playlist. Live stream done. And click into it as usual. Right, we're on. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get any kind of lolly going. I don't need a qualifier. Bring it down to 7. I'll do this down and start just because of the problems the other day. And I'll leave it at fastest first day, and that'll let anyone who goes out on the track who wants to start at the front, start at the front. I'll turn the damage off. GR3 to start us, right. We'll see if I can get anyone join us. If not, we'll go into time trial and try to learn and get a bit more of a flow on the manufacturer track in a couple of weeks. We're not too sure of the track. That Corvette was very hard to beat the other day on this track. We should have a damn sexy personalised Corvette somewhere to give it a try. Maybe not, maybe not. I've skipped by one and not seen it. There's 2 there, but they're not personalised. Mr. Cohen, hello Mr. Cohen. Nice to meet you, sir. Yes, feel free to jump in, sir. Hopefully I'll get a few hours jumping in anyway. There you are. To the office, let's have a nosy at your profile. 45%, a brand new account. I wonder who you are. Are you an undercover fast guy? Or an undercover old friend or something? What do I think? Excuse me. Or gamers, how's you, sir? There is no chill in racing. Well, I'm hoping there's not too many problems in it today. Not sure how long I'm on for. I was just a bit bored. How's you anyway, gamers? Did you hear about my adventures in Top Split? My goodness, sir. I know it wasn't a true Top Split, but it was a Top Split. You can only make it there when you can, you know. But we snuck ourselves into a Top Split lobby with key and stuff, and Disney and all. My goodness, it was fabulous, sir. It was a day to remember. I'll have to have an RE go on that Porsche. I've not drove that Porsche almost from I started playing the sports mode. That's when I had a wee spell of about 3 or 4 weeks when all I used was the Porsche. I was over the moon with how I got on, and so was gamers. I was fucking. I even jumped into I jumped into one of Key's practice lobbies before it. For I had maybe 3 or 4 races, and he must have forgot to have the cones on band. So I jumped in and I had my wee cones on there to help me as well. Not that I really needed them at Goodwood. I don't really use the cones as markers. I have other things that I use at Goodwood now for markers, but yeah, even in his practice lobbies, I jumped into his practice lobbies, and I mean my first 2 or 3 races I drove well, but I was fucking nervous because of all the old top guys in it that didn't want to make a fool of myself or take anyone out or make mistakes and all. Fucking the hands were sweating, and I had some awesome races. There was one of them where I went for a 2 for the price of 1. I mean pass, and I was nervous because there were 2 top lobby guys, and I was throwing a wee bit of a wild one up the inside. I got the run on them, and I had to make sure I hit the apex and have no contact and keep it clean. I was fucking shading myself. Brumwy's in the house. Hello Brumwy, and hello Mr. Starkey. Right, let's go back and for the couple that's in, let's hand out the big thanks for joining me, everyone. And we'll not even throw out a time or anything yet. Nice to see you, Brummy, sir. Hello James, it's in the house. James is going to get on soon. See you shortly, James. Gamer says he's been on ACC too much. Had a few times in GT Sport, but damn, that penalty system is so up. It is. It's impossible to read at the minute. It's very easy to make enemies on the game at the minute. I done daily race, the Group 2 daily race at a Tokyo one a couple of weeks ago, and I had a lot of fun on it on my second account. Loads and loads of really awesome, clean racing. But there was one race where I nudged into the back of a guy called Remus, and I gave him a 1 second penalty, and he just lost the plot and tried to ruin the race from there. And it couldn't have all been because of that 1 second penalty. I'm assuming the rest of his race, other people have been taking him out and annoying him too, and then so it dropped down into a lower split, and he was there again, and he tried to ruin the race again from the very start. We started in pole, and he just rammed us at the hairpin, and then stopped and waited on us and tried to give us another terrible result. So very easy, to make enemies on the game at the moment. The way the penalty systems are, 1 minute it gives you a penalty for hitting into the back of someone, and the next minute it gives them as a penalty whenever you hit them. It's almost unreadable at the moment. I mean, for myself, even whenever their penalty system a few months back was absolutely terrible, it kept on handing out the wrong penalty every time. At least I was able to read it and learn how to drive with it. I don't know how to drive with this penalty system at all now. I'm terrified of any kind of contact at all whenever you're in a race. I've been good, Brummy. Nice to see you, sir. How's you? How you doing? Hopefully all's good. James is in the house. I know I'll answer you in half an hour after I finish my waffle. I do. I'm terrible with the chat. Even whenever I feel like I'm looking at the chat, I read one comment and it sends me into a wee waffle. I'm going a wee waffle and then forget all about the fucking comments again. Good, Brummy. Hope you and all the lads are still having fun and stuff. It's a shame how it went. We felt awful about it, to be honest. I'm gutted. Can you give me a minute? Yes, Archie. No problem, sir. We'll chill out and wait for you. Look forward to seeing you. But yes, we were gutted the way it all finished. For sure. Hopefully we haven't lost you, you know what I mean? I felt like we were getting I don't know, meeting a couple of good wee friends. With yourself and Tom particularly, who was, I kind of felt like you were coming on board with me along for the ride, wherever the ride takes me, you know, whether we just end up continuing to have fun, I guess, or whether we end up sitting beside Super GT having lunch and a wee beer someday, who knows. But yeah, I was gutted. I wasn't even enjoying it as much. I had a wee week and a half off from streaming and everything because I was just like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. I lost the want, I mean, that I had for it, you know. I felt a wee bit down. But hopefully we'll carry on as long as we can get some sort of fun and enjoyment out of it. It was a couple of streams was not too much fun sitting in wee small rooms, but then when I was off there, I started just having fun and going back to having fun on the PlayStation, and I enjoyed it. I played a good lot of SnowRunner and the wee pool game, I mean, that I got, and I still had loads of wee half-hour spells. I had the PlayStation turned on all day. I mean, so that even whenever I wasn't in it playing it, it was still just in the corner turned on. I mean, so it was ready to jump into, and I had a lot of wee ins and outs of Gran Turismo, which helped me no ends in my qualifying pace. I went in like to do the time trial. I mean, so it did, and it definitely helped me in the time trial. And then, as I say, when I jumped in, I mean, the keys lobby with the fast guys, then all of a sudden, I know it was all Goodwood and slipstream's important, but my pace was the same pace as those guys, just because I'm in a race with those guys and they have that pace. I was able to hang with them. So just being in a room with those guys as well, the fucking buzz and stuff of it was great. Gamer says you don't know the power of the waffle. Anyway, he's got an email from Shopto saying congrats, your PS5 pre-order will be with you on the release day. Very good, congratulations. And Brummy says we'll have to play SnowRunner together sometime. Yes, Brummy, for sure, sir, for sure. as I say, I wasn't enjoying it for a while. I left the SnowRunner chat and stuff as well. I was just like, fuck it, I mean, just go back to yourselves. And we were gonna go back to ourselves with all the mods and stuff as well, because we were feeling like shit. And I actually went into one of my streams, and I mean, I hit Tom, I took away Tom's spanner, and then I couldn't find your name, so I couldn't take away your spanner, and I couldn't find, I checked another stream, and I couldn't find it. I found Tom again. Tom was in every fucking stream, but I looked at about 3 or 4 streams in the chat to try and demod everyone and go back to myself, and then I ended up, I gave up. I couldn't find anyone else. I mean, so I didn't, and then I remembered about a week later that meant it was only Tom I removed, and I thought to myself, oh, for fuck's sake, I may go back and had that spanner back, because Tom will be feeling very singled out there. But yeah, we're fucking it helped us get our speed up. That's about all it did. And we remembered how much we love just playing our PlayStation, you know. Playing the PlayStation is a fucking hard to beat when you're sitting with nothing to do and you're on your own. Hello gentlemen, right, let's hand out the thanks now with the time. Tom is in the house as well. Thanks for joining me, everyone. We'll throw out a 5 minutes, or make your way to track. We'll throw out and make your way to track, please. Well, they're starting soon. That soon will be 2 or 3 minutes, so there's no huge panic. Gamer says, take away my spanner and I'll cry. Don't you worry. You're fine, sir. We were just fucking, I don't know what to say, really. I'm still feeling a bit like shite over it, you know. Nothing to do with, I mean, the lobby, I mean, dropping down or anything, because it's easy to join. I mean, lobbies and still have the good races, but as I say, there was a couple of you there that, oh, shut down, disabled. There was a couple of you there that was just, I was gutted. I felt like I'd lost yous guys, and I certainly, I mean, didn't want. I was enjoying having yous. I thought we were having a bit of a team going. Who have we got in the house? Make your way to track, please, Mr. Dragons. Archie's in the house. No doubt Archie is going to have a wee bit of pace about him this afternoon. Mr. 43 AMG, to the office, please, sir. Another pretty new account. Nothing for us to look at all. Clean driver, only 7%, and he's B, so an indication that it's a brand new account just for me. Holy Toledo, can you believe it? Another one. Oh, the many of them is jumping in. We're all in, boys. We'll get the first one of the day going. Apologies if I'm a wee bit all over the place in this one. I know we love the track, but we're in this Corvette and it's Group 3, so I reckon my braking areas are going to be a wee bit iffy. And the back end, I'll be lucky to survive it. JJ is in the house. Hello, JJ. JJ, congratulations on your top split lobby adventure and commiserations on the outcome of it. We noticed earlier, but that you did sneak yourself into a top split. And qualifying must have went all wrong for you, and the race didn't have a fantastic result. But anyway, congratulations are still in order. You're up there. I'm short shifting this. I just have a memory that someone said these cars have to be short shifted. Sorry gamers if on your screen there was any contact. There was a glitch right on the apex of that corner for myself. No contact at all, but your car did look as if it kind of moved out. So there might have been contact on your screen. Oh! Oh, gamers, there was contact on my screen that time. Sorry, sir. Need to break out here in this car or something. Smoker's lane. Let me get the faggot in my mouth and into the ashtray. Oh! Tom, where have you got this speed from? You be doing 3 lap dice for prizes. Look at this steady out for a corner, my goodness. How slow can you go? Oh, sorry givers. We're terrible sir. We should have picked the Beetle I've been driving the last couple of times in this. But we're up against a Corvette. You alright gamers? Apologies, sir. We were probably a bit early on the brakes. Tom, someone stop that man from getting a bottle of bubbly. Yes, we definitely have to brake a bit earlier in this car. And it was very fast and straight line as well. The old David was in the Beetle. I could not get near it, and it was brilliant on the acceleration out of the corners. Tom, just don't you listen to me waffling and talking shit in your ear, mate. You bring yourself home that second place. I wouldn't have it any other way. I will take credit if you drop a wheel whilst I'm talking shit. Like if I drive around the corner now and you're lying up against the wall, you know I'm gonna probably laugh my bollocks off, mate. That would be a funny sight. But yeah, just you focus and hit your lines. I should really be focusing on hitting my lines too. Because if I don't do that, fuck all's ever going to happen, is it? Right, bit of focus. There's a P5 up ahead. Just slightly earlier. Granny breaking her ears. Oh, ho, ho. Hello Jimmy, how's you? Nice to see you, mate. I said hello to JJ as well, didn't I? Brummy still needs to get himself a steering wheel. Still on the controller. fair play to you, any of you on the controller like who have any even half decent speed. If I was to jump on the controller, I'd use it laugh at the state of me just trying to drive around and stay on the track. It's these games for me are extremely difficult on a hand controller. It doesn't feel fast because of all the short shifting. The engine doesn't sound like it's ready to shift. Right, we'll leave it at this here, see what happens. No. Right, James is out front. James will be hauling ass, no doubt. Let's see if we can. 19 seconds. Let's see if we can get some sort of pace out of this car. I'm getting it a wee bit, just starting to flow. Just needed to start off by driving the damn thing slowly. The Nations, you did terrible. How many digs? I only seen the one that you did. I checked the keys races there this morning. And I just flicked through them. And I seen that JJ Balding had found himself in a big one. But had you any more goes at it? Or have you only had the one go? And how did you find your experience? Did you enjoy entering that room and seeing those names? Was there an underpant department incident, JJ? Don't worry, we had one too. Ah! Get away, Tom, get away. Tom has done that on Bathurst, has he? Surely not, Tom, surely not. Tom deliberately pretending to crash? Has Tom got some kind of super speed that we don't know of anymore? What has he been up to? Has he locked himself in the bedroom, turned them lights off, closed the blinds and dedicated himself Last lap, we have held it around about the pace that James is doing. I need to start paying more attention to lap times, you know. I can fucking still tell you fast laps from 10 years ago on almost every one of the motocross tracks. I mean that I used to race all the time. I had fast laps, and on this here game I don't, but I suppose it's because it's all different fucking cars, you know what I mean? And all different groups. That's why I struggle to remember my fast laps. So that's why I've been able to do that, as well as having a better memory back then on the motocross game. But there was only 125s and then the 450s really. All the bikes were basically the same. Ended up feeling pretty good, and we know it is good if it's driven properly, because Storm, was it yesterday? I think it was Storm, but hauled ass. I felt like I was hauling ass in the Beetle, but we could not get a run on him at all. Tom says the pirate attacked his computer. Excuses. Tom has all sorts. He's bought that part and paid big money for that part, and by fuck does he use that thing as an excuse, guys. Every fucking time he's playing that game, that part is up to something. It's worked out a bargain for you, Tom. Even if you paid a quarter of a mil for that wee part, it's pulled you out of a hole. I don't know how many times as an excuse. Sorry if I'm stumbling and mumbling here, boys. I've just scraped out my grinder and had my last smoke. So yeah, we're chilled out at the moment. Right, a half tasting room going at the moment. Let's get into the track vote. I'm not even looking, gentlemen. Surprise me. Did Jamie hang about? Is Jamie still here? Yeah, Jamie's in the house. Mr. Buff, Swuff McBuff. To the office, sir. Straight away with a name like that. This is going to be another new one. Patchy, we'll have to wait to get him in until the voting's done. Have yourselves, we're going to the gardens, have yourselves a GR vote there as well, gentlemen. Archie's heading out for food. He'll be on later on, no problem, Archie. Enjoy your food, sir. To the office. It's not brand new, I'm glad Harry told me that wee thing there in the middle. I never knew that. And so didn't, but that is still. It doesn't really tell you if it's a second account, because a lot of fast guys will end up using their second account the way I'd probably start doing now, to do all the dailies and all, and enjoy them, so you can still be on for lots of days. So you do still have to pay attention to the campaign and their level and their amount of cars and liveries and stuff. Just the one livery, I'm not even going to risk going in and having a nosy. Hello Starkey, all the way from the USA. Seems to be born in 1986, believe it or not. Hello sir, what is your profile like? 250 days. He's decided to turn on the PlayStation for this particular game. 91% of the campaign achieved. So plenty of those days in the campaign. CNA, 201 cars. My goodness, we have a super model or professional photographer on our hands with 126 photos. 71 libraries, of which he has deemed 22 to 71 libraries sexy enough to go online. So that's a pretty good percentage for libraries made the libraries felt sexy enough for people like me to go in and pull on our balaclava and burgle you. Nothing's really jumping for me at the moment, like but don't feel bad about that. It needs to be spectacular to make it into my stuff. Sorry for the nose, Scotty. Broke a little. Oh, you're alright, Games. You're alright. I'm sorry too. It took me. I only started the flow there the last 2 or 3 laps. I was trying to judge my braking off you. Whenever I nudged into the backy in the first corner, I was being greedy. There was an oar guy. I wanted to stay behind you. I didn't want to drop down north spot, so I risked staying close to you. Attention please. Right, what have you voted? Let's throw out GR vote in case you just forgot about that. GR4 seems to have it. Yeah, go on Stephen, do it. Change that fucking shit. I'm mumbling too much here, struggling to work out what I'm doing. GR4, boom. Job done. Apologies for the slight delay in the race format this evening or this afternoon. We should be back on track now. Attention please. Got all GR4 competitors. That's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. What cars are they all going for? James is going for the Cayman. Jimmy's going for the NSX. Bromley's in the AMG. What do we fancy? What track is it? The Gardens. And it's the Gardens the proper way round, so it's a big 4 apex right-hander. What do we like? Surely a Jag. How the fuck can you say no to sexy Jags like that? Well, I can tell you, you don't. You just quite simply don't. You just have to apologise to the ones that you don't use. Tom's feeling a wee bit tense and he's off for a bit of yoga. Not a problem, Tom, sir. Leon, hello Mr. Leon. Nice to meet you, sir. Leon Valentino Magster. Well, when name like that there, you must be very fast at this game. Or very embarrassed. One of those two things. You surely can't have a name like Valentino and not wholesome as sir. Nice to meet you. Thanks for hopping on. Attention please. This is a final call. I repeat, this is a final call. All GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track please. In particular, a Ms. Perfect and a Livama. I really should know all that. Just wait, I'll start from last anyway, because I'm not out on track, so I shouldn't cause any incidents, hopefully. Were they all in that day? They were all in, and Tom was doing yoga. Let's give Tom a good one to watch. Well, he's got his legs all tied up in knots and doing the splits and stuff out in the shade. And already the lights were flashing. Hot favourite has to be Mr. Buff. Mr. Buff, stay in there. It was hot favourite. Radar on, and this is just Florida, I think. Let's go, go, go. Where would we like to be? Where would we like to be? Maybe here, in the middle. Not a really nice feeling here. Oh, what are you doing, young man? Where to go? Where to go? Left of the coast. I'm nice and safe. Patience, sir, patience. No, where's the drive? Where would we like to be? Where would we like to be? We wanted to be on the inside. We didn't want to be here. This is not what I would like. Not what the doctor ordered. Let's leave a shitload of space. Oh, and again, where are we going? Good racing, bud. Oh, bit of side by side there. Can't we get a nosebleed inside of Bromley? Oh! Mr. McBuff, the hot favourite, but Jamie is right up there with him now. Where was the braking from there? Didn't know where it was going there. Oh! I tell you what, I hope the rest of this race continues like this, because at the moment we're going to be saving the replay, folks. Oh, brother. Oh. This heart must be in his best there. Oh. Oh. Let's hope it continues. That's been 2 badass laps there. Oh, James is getting in with someone. Mr. Pickle. Let's keep me not involved in any of that. Oh, he fucking did get involved. He looked like he was coming out, and bang goes the replay. A badass replay. Fuck's sake, that was looking so damn good. God damn it. Cozy, hello Cozy. Nice to see you, sir. I'm good, sir. Hopefully you're good too. All good in the hood. Mr. Buff, he looked like he was a hot favourite. Where's Jamie? And Jamie's been in second for a while. I'm not sure if Jamie's catching him or not. I think there's no want. I'm trying to find that want. Company for 13th. No, it's not a want. There's more of a want of a replay and to put some pressure on Mr. Buff out front. Let's get him on the screen. Who the fuck is this guy? Spectator options. Let's display all of that shit. We need every bit of information we can see. Let's watch him driving. We maybe tell who this is. Just watch him driving. Let me see. Oh, right. Was that a wee controller movement I seen? Okay, opens up possibilities. Speed as well. Possibilities of a Harry second account, a Jake second account. There is lots of possibilities, definitely. JJ's a controller too. Is Jimmy catching him at all? 4.6. Let's have a look from the outside view. What is this library like? Harry likes a bit of the green in the libraries as well. Harry is a hot favourite at the moment. Is he that fast? But is he Harry fast? Is there a smile on his face? Oh my god! He looked like his helmet was shaking. Like he was actually having a belly chuckle there. I'm telling you. This boy knows us for sure. Tom says, when we're looking through your streams to defrock mods, did it occur to you that the reason you could only find you is you're the only one who supported you? Well, yeah, I did. I said that. I said it was easy to find you. So did I said that? I said I clicked on like a stream. I think it was one of the one mix streams or something. I just went back to, one of the. I went into like the sambas and all the one mix stuff. About 4 or 5 of them, and you were easy. You were easy to find. The rest of them were hiding, and I didn't have the patience either. And then I ended up just hitting the back button and finding some shit to watch on YouTube or something. So I did, and then I remembered that I never gave you your spanner back, and I was like, oh fuck no, that's not coming across good. He's pulling away from Jimmy, indicating this is Harry speed. The imposter is in the room. Let's go again while he's here. And have one more nosy to refresh yourselves. Swuff McBuff. It's a nice second name account for sure. Swuff McBuff. Hello. It's almost like a James Bond name, isn't it? Hello. I'm Smuff. Smuff McBuff. It's not even Smuff, it's Swuff. Swuff McBuff. A plus. 173 days on, so he's been on quite a bit, for sure. It's not a new Harry account, but seems to have Harry speed about him. Just the one library, no pictures at all. He does not like having his picture taken. And the one library, surely that library cannot be uploaded. No. Cozy. Let's have a nosy at Mr. Cozy. He's an EB. 212 days. This guy has thought, I fancy a bit of the old Gran Turismo sport. clearly mostly online with friends, but Cozy, as you have only 42% of the campaign achieved, 58 cars purchased, 10 pictures, and 165 libraries. 103 of Cozy's libraries. Cozy reckons, here, that looks fucking good. I'm gonna share that to the world. I have to say, Cozy, nothing's jumping at me, sir, but like I said to everybody, that is saying nothing about your libraries and saying everything about my libraries. It would have killed you if I had have streamed the hour I spent deleting libraries and just made it let's delete library stream. It would have killed you. It would have broke your hearts when you seen some of the libraries I had to delete. It was just disgraceful behaviour from myself having to do that. Disgraceful behaviour that I'm not allowed more libraries. That just should not have happened. Mr. McBuff stretching it out. Big smile. Although, if a little bored looking. In this one. Have we got a battle anywhere on the track? Is Gamers putting any kind of pressure on Jamie? No, he's not. What about James? Is he close? The last lap. This is a bit of a battle on the last lap, but I don't think there's a move to be done around the last corner. No, there's not. Is there any handbreakers? There was a handbreaker from someone at the finish line. What about James? No handbreaker from James. There is from someone else as well. Gamers, I ain't give a handbreaker. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I should have been on top of that shit. I should have been following each of you across that line. I wonder if So Woof McBuff done a handbreaker for the fans. Maybe not. That's too big looking of a lead. Tom says, seriously, if you feel the need to remove you, you're fine with that. No, you're okay, Tom. I was, it's awkward, mate. You know, I was feeling awkward. It's like fucking, it was just awkward how it went about. So it was just had my mood lowered. And I just thought to myself, you know, something, I can just go back to myself. Like, it's not like we really need any, you know. We were adding people because we were adding people who we felt like were coming and making a wee team and coming aboard with the journey and stuff, because we didn't need any. But you know what it's like, Tom. You're up and down. Well, I'm up and down anyway, so I am. Life's hard enough without having nowhere or wee silly things to worry about. But no, let me finish reading it. See, I do that as well. I read like a part of a post and then a waffle, and I never get to finish the fucking post. Let me read through all of it and then right. Surely, if you feel the need to remove me, I am fine with that. I will not. It will not stop me joining, commenting, watching, or indeed considering you a friend. Thank you, Tom. It means a lot, sir. And I want you on. I want to feel like you're on my wee team, you know, because the stuff that you've done for me, yourself and Brummy, the stuff that you have done with the music and all the badass libraries and stuff, that's the stuff that, you know, as I say, we don't mind playing or having to go and search for lobbies and stuff, because you play and more people will come. But when you do meet people like yourself and Brummy who go that extra wee step, I mean, for you, then it's I was gutted when things went the way they went there. Right, the race is over. A track vote. Hopefully I haven't been waffling too long there, lads, and that track vote took a long time, right? Where is jumping. Oh, I'm going to hit the east inner loop. I think it's going to be. Someone was lagging bad at the start. Valentino, if I win the next race, can I please make some advertising for your Instagram account for Gran Turismo? No sir, no advertising in the chat, please. But feel free to stick it in there. Know what to do. You're in my room now. If you're in my room now, tell me what it is. Write it in the PlayStation lobby, and I'll give you a shout out. How's that, sir? Valentino. People are wanting. Group 3 has it at the moment, 2 up. Group 3 is winning. I'll vote Group 3 as well. Group 3 wins that vote. I went down without any problems at all. Where are we? Group 3. That's that changed. Now let's throw out the thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes to race. Someone liked my activities. Oh, I hope. Is someone spamming me? What activities? I hope it wasn't that trip I had to the loo earlier. But yes, Valentino. Who are you, Valentino, in the room, sir? Who are you in the room? Are you in the room or are you just on the chat, Valentino? If you're just on the chat on the YouTube, then yes, and I hope it is a reasonable link or something, and it's not a bad rude one or something. You're in the room. You're Limvada to the office. Attention please, attention please. There you are, sir. Livama. A nosy at the profile shows you that he's a clean driver. He's completed 100% of the campaign pretty fast up at level B. 125 cars. He might go into photography after that, or perhaps a supermodel with 156 pictures. 101 liveries, which he has deemed just one of them, one particular livery out of over 100 that he made. He thought to himself, God damn it, I'm good. I'm gonna show the world what I've done. Let's have a look. What has he done? Okay. He stuck a wee badge in a said yet for completing some sort of task. Well done, sir. Did you write the name of your stuff in there for me to call out? It's an extremely old one. Nice to meet you anyway, sir. Thank you for hopping in. And did I read your message wrong? If I win next race, can I please make some advertising for my Instagram account for Gran Turismo? No, I did read it right, but yes, I shouldn't really have a problem with that. I'm more worried that it might be a not appropriate link, but yes, if it's all about Gran Turismo and stuff, well away there. Are you not on YouTube? Do I check you out on YouTube? Have I changed the rules to this, lads, for you already? The GR3. I did. Right, what cars are... I don't care what cars are going in. I'm going in the Beetle. We know we'll like a Beetle in Suzuka. Might struggle to pass. What's James thinking? James is in the 911 over here. What happened? We were talking about the 911 earlier. We haven't been in it in ages. I bet you we don't have one with our personalised sexy library on it, but... Or did we put that on that shit immediately? Where are you? Porsche. There's my Bob Marley one. But I don't understand then, right? And I need to do that because I'm almost positive we've got our own personalised 911. Right, I've not been in this in ages, but it did used to. I drove it for a good solid 2 or 3 weeks. I was thinking it was great. Attention please, attention please. Scotty Senior, that's a Scotty Senior. Get your arse to track please. Well, we'll just go straight in and learn how to drive it. Yes, it's a 7-lapper. 7-lapper is quite big here on this track. We'll learn hopefully in the first couple of laps what the braking and gearing and stuff is. Good luck, gentlemen. 14 people turned up that day. How many wouldn't make it out of the famous Gran Turismo pit lane? In fact, we're all out of the pit lane. Managed getting off the line. It must just maybe be the rolling start. It's fucked up, you know. I haven't. Their starts used to fuck up every now and again as well. I haven't had that crap in a while. Make sure everything else is off. Right. Mr. H in the house as well. Oh, that was a wee bit cheeky, a wee bit cheeky. James squeezed on the grass just a wheel, but he could have lost control there very easily. Now, will James feel aggrieved with that? Is James now on a mission? Oh, Miss Perfect. It's sucked off and we have to go to the grass. We're gonna have big dirty tires now for this one. Nice and early in the brakes. Had two of them with dirty tires as well there maybe. And more, my goodness, it's all going down on lap 2 that day. And Mr. Buff, yet again, strutting his stuff out front. 7.6 behind. Let's keep a wee eye on that. First gears in this car is pretty reasonable too, isn't it? It fucking is. It's a badass first gear. It's got a wee bit of a swing to it as well. All about that alcoholic battle of bubbly at the moment here. Hello James. Will no doubt be making his way back. Oh, Gavers has dropped away and he's threw away that bottle of bubbly. There we go, that's a 12.5% bottle of bubbly. Sitting beside us. At the moment. James has got us down to 2.2 there. The leader's on a different level at the moment. Can we slow that? 10-second gap down. It's opening up fast at all. Oh, I never took a track there. Mr. Buff fancied the pit stop that day, and he still came out. We short pit stop here then at this track. It'll take only 6 or 7 seconds there. The rumours are already floating about the back of the paddock. Who the fuck is this guy? What's his name? Swift? Swift what? Swift McBuff. Fuck me, what a name. It's a good name. He must be fast. Some people are even thinking he might be one of the world stars. Who knows? Is it Lightning himself? Just a wee bit bored, thinking, you know, I fancy a weekend for Gran Turismo, but I fancy something different. There's a middle-aged Irishman that's just started I just started a live stream. Fuck it, let's go and jump in, see if he's any pace. He wants to impress us even more now. He's went in there for a set just so as he can impress us even more with a fast lap here. So I'm looking forward to seeing what fast lap he gets here. Gamers has got us a 3 seconds. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We can't afford to daydream too much in this one. But we can't wait to a few special fans around this circuit, friends and family. Right, keep an eye on Swift. Swift who, I hear you ask? Swift McBuff. Did he do a handbrake for the fans? No, there was no handbrake for the fans, so the reason for that is because it's not the last lap, Scotty, it's not the last lap. Oh my god, bang goes the bubbly. Oh, what a silly move. The team are going to be devastated. They're throwing water. They're throwing water over the barbecue. There's smoke coming out of the pit lane. It's from Team Porsche, Scotty Senior's team. They've given up on even the pit party. And he's in fourth. That's not like them, but they're absolutely disgusted with his driving there and his behaviour over the finish line for the fans. And Mr. Yates is here too to make me keep going to the end. Go away, Mr. Yates. You don't want any of this. In fact, let's go on. James, it's the last lap, James. What are you waiting on? Lunge him, lunge him. You need to make that move, James. You're running out of time. Surely. There's an aggressive one up the inside here. Around this next big corner. Spoon, I believe you call this corner. I believe that's it. It may not even be spoon. But I hope I'm fucking right there. I should be right. Surely. That's fucking a spinning corner. Kev says, LOL, a bit early with that one. I'm sorry, Kev, I'm not even sure what you're talking about. But don't worry, I'm like that. It's not that your comment doesn't make sense, it's that I'm fucking stupid. My memory's terrible. Ah, we've been daydreaming, or have we been daydreaming? We've not. We've handed Mr. Yates over that pathetic, worthless fourth position that feels miserable, cause it's just off the box, and we come home with a top 5, baby! And the team are still disgusted. There's no pit party, but it's a fucking top 5. Or the big left-hander. That's what I meant. I didn't mean the big right-hander that they're looking around. The big left-hander. I was saying, surely there'll be a lunge at this next big left-hander. I did say that after the left the wee chicane. But yeah, I should know more in my corners and stuff, but I don't. And the big left-hander is definitely an appropriate name for Spoon. Do you not think so? I would say there's many people drive around there and say to themselves, see a big left-hander at the back of the course. Right, I'm going to roll myself a cigarette. And a track vote, and again I won't even vote. I'll just go with the flow. But I'm telling you, if we end up driving around in a circle, I'm picking the track. That's the rules. If you pick a circle, then that's basically using saying, Scotty, it's up to you. You decide. There's 5 seconds to go and we're gonna find out here. Spa, a wee bit of Spa Gamers has definitely had a bit of involvement there. Have yourselves a GR vote, gentlemen. GR4 has it at the moment, and gamers would be absolutely devastated if it wasn't GR4, because he probably already knows, if I remember correctly, he's going to jump himself into a Group 4 Jag, and he's going 2 to the front, I think, with his brake balance as well. And I think he hauls some ass. Yet I'm voting GR4 as well, so it's almost done and dusted. Let's say hello, nice to meet you, and where is you're fast? Where is it? You're fast. There should be an or one that says you're fast as fuck. That's the one that we really want to send to him. Mr. McBuff. Boom. Right, and then we're changing to group 4. Group 4. Job done. And get yourselves out. We'll give a wee 5 minutes. I'm gonna have a wee drive around, at least 1 or 2 laps in this here, to make sure it doesn't all go wrong for me again. Craig Thomas is in the house. Hello, Craig Thomas, sir. Nice to meet you. Thanks for hopping on. Don't forget to ding that wee bell at the top of the stream for your prize. What? I hear you say. A prize for dinging a bell? What sort of prize? Well, it tells you stuff. What sort of stuff? It tells you when Stephen Scott is broadcasting live. Was 1978 in the house. The real Osman's in the house as well as Kev. Let's have a quick look at the member list and see what the status is. We're going to have to call Mr. Moz into the office. That's Mr. Moz, to the office, please. How dare you come in here under the radar with a sexy cream egg outfit on as well, and a cream egg library in the back of it there. Very nice. 921 days logged online. A+S, 100%. Not really into taking pictures whatsoever. He's a racer. 144 libraries, and that cream egg one in the background looks pretty good. 5 of them have been uploaded. Oh, yep, he licks his munchies. And the Pennywise one. I don't really like the. I thought the older version of it, the older clown, was better. A Crunchy and a Snickers one there. What is that one? What is this one? A Burger King. Mr. Moles, nice to meet you, sir. What has Gamers picked? Did he pick the F-Type? He did. I'm gonna bounce that as well. Unfortunately for Gamers, we will go and have a spectate at what's on display here. But I suspect there will be only one person walking home from here today with a Sexy Library Award winner. Mr. 8's out in the Malabar one. There's a mean green. Very nice. Sughi. Sughi. Sponge is in the house as well. Hello, Sponge, mate. Craig is the real Osman. Hello, Craig. Apologies if we do forget that shit, sir. We're terrible with our memory, but we shall endeavour. If you keep coming, we'll eventually, no doubt, that shit will sink in. So far, this is the sexiest library. We've only looked at 2, but I'm enjoying this sexy library here. I'm enjoying this sexy library so much. I'm going to his profile. We shall continue with the libraries in a second, but we need to get him to the office immediately in case he rage quits out, and see if that is his own library. God damn it, he's uploaded none of them. He's uploaded none of them for us to burgle. He's maybe just stole that off someone. Right, so you're in the lead anyway. I would give that a good 8 out of 10. That's definitely a nice library from Mr. Sugi. Mr. Kev likes a splash of the blue and the laser. We're not fond of the blue ourselves. Whereas Gamers, well, as Gamers saying, he looks like he's got a touch of the yellow. And a silver. Looking well, looking well. Still enjoying that green one, but from earlier. The man doing all the winning out front, Mr. McBuff. Look at him, strutting his stuff. Eh? Who does he think he is? Still undefeated, I believe, Mr. Buff in the lobby. Someone must stop this guy. He's just too damn fast at the minute. James, oh, very standard looking library from James at the moment. Not going to win any 6 library awards in this lobby for sure. Jimmy, anything to impress me, Jimmy? No? No, Jimmy, you haven't. Sorry, apologies. Cozy, pretty standard too. Mr. Moss has had his Weetabix. He's went and changed. No, it was Suki. I like the Weetabix one as well. Very good. And the real Ozman, who is of course Mr. Craig Thomas. Dabbing out. Very nice, very nice. Nice big leaf on the front of the bonnet. Few nice ones in. For sure, gentlemen. I can only apologise for releasing this fucking beast onto the track to rip away any hopes of a Sexy Library award. Let's hand out a last call. Last call, not in, can't win. Attention please, attention please. Mr. Rizza, that's a Mr. Rizza. Make a bit of track please. And a Wibby Squirrel. And Mr. Wibby Squirrel enters the room with a scurry flag. Why is that flag scurry? Because it lags. For me. Usually. "12 on the string." Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. "16 in the room." Would this be the race where the Gran Turismo servers just thought to themselves, here's 16? No. You can't have 16 people in here. Social distancing and all that stuff. No. Make half a dozen of those guys freeze on the line or kick them out. Big Icy, get your arse to track please. Big Icy, have we any other superstars? It's a strong enough lobby, you know. Mr. McBuff, the rumours about Mr. McBuff are getting louder and louder in the background. Big Icy was arsing about trying to get the truck out of the vehicle that day, and he was going to miss it. Could you believe that? He just about made it in time. Congratulations, sir. Good luck, lads. I did say I wanted to drive around there for a couple of laps, which I should have done. I forgot about that shit, but will hopefully cause no incidents. And that Sexy Library is out front. Mr. Sugi. Is Mr. Sugi going to be the man to stop that other guy from winning? Where is the other guy? Has he left? Mr. Biff the Buff. What the fuck was it? His name was. Talk about a bad memory. Oh, turn for me, car, turn for me. I'm sorry, mate, I wasn't turning out into you there, I really wasn't. If that's what you were thinking. I was full lock, the car did not want to fucking turn. Oh, do you want that? You look like you want that. Oh, Cozy's had an incident on lap 1. Right, let me get to my brake balls. I'm to the rear and I'm going to go to the front just because I can remember. The game was telling me to do that once and it felt nice. Right, give me the radar back again, please. 7 laps, it's a big race, it's a big race. Settle in, settle pedal. There's no hurry, don't you worry, I will take my time. Get a little closer, then take over, you on the inside. Mr. Spums drifted out a bit wider in that one too. And there's not much grip out there, Ash. Now, can we have our Weetabix? That is the question. Oh, she does not like to turn tight, this car, definitely. Someone's been hacking the track there with a 0.2 seconds of a penalty. Clearly a huge hack somewhere. Excuse me. Where to go, where to go? Nobody knows. Can I go here? Can I go there? Can I go fucking anywhere? I don't know. One spot can't. Oh, ow, ow, I had to bail out of that one or we were going to hit him in the back. Daydreaming. Forgetting where to slow down. And now we have to have our Weetabix again. Still a nice big bunch up there, but looks like there's a fun race on up ahead if we can just get up there. The invitation has been handed out. It's right there for us. Can we just accept that shit? Could we just... How nice would you be if I put my nose here? He put a indicator on. He's a fucking gentleman. He's a gentleman. We need a big lifter now because he didn't have the outside line. Thank you, sir. I'm just out of the slipstream. They're all going to pull away now. Or are they? We're going to get a wee bit of side-by-side action. Come on, come back. Oh, an incident has went down. Oh. Come on, in we come, in we come. Get back here. Get back here for the wildest, most craziest lunge or the threat. A fake, wild, crazy one. There's a top 5, just done up ahead after letting the team down in the last one. I'm still not getting this corner, we're breaking into it, and I'm not adjusting that shit. I'm just fucking continually not getting it. Oh, it's just gonna, I lost it, isn't it? That slipstream maybe come back to me. Would it come back to me? Come on, back to me. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Jimmy. You're a big gentleman, sir. I think we could be seeing the old Gran Turismo 2 for the price of one sale opening up here. It's McBuff, who's been winning every race so far. Another big fake one. to try and make him go even later on his brakes. Where to go, where to go? Absolutely nowhere to go at the moment. And James is right here as well, wanting a piece. Oh. Oh, James makes his move. Job done, James, job done. Two to go. Good race, good race. Sneaky, sneaky. We snuck along up there with James. Surely you're going nowhere once you're out of the slipstream. Give me that run. Give me that run. Let's keep him squeezed in as narrow as we can. Oh, did we get stopped? Did we get stopped? The big slow ass in the apex. There's nowhere to go. An incident has happened behind us. That could only be good for us. James is still right there. And again, slow car where it needs to be, hopefully. Oh, he's got to run, he's got to run, he's got a nose to the inside, he's a nose to the inside. It's job done. It's filtering behind him, and that finder's still stuck on the outside. Has he went down too wide? He has. He's left the door open for the undercut. And the pit party is still being controlled by ourselves at the moment. Oh, get stopped. Were they all still there? There was a couple of them still there. We're far enough back, but to make me want to hold that a wee bit tighter than usual, and then just have a wee bit of an unusual line through there. Hopefully lose them from any wild crazy lunges that they were thinking of, or have a we've dirty tires now. We're braking like a granny a mile too early now. A big slow car in apex, there's nowhere to go again. It was a last lap dash for cash involving 3 people, possibly 4. Well, look at the run now. There's a nice wee distance back. So we slam on the brakes in the middle of a rouge. Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Around the outside, please. It's the last lap. Don't you dare try to get nose to fucking inside of me. That's just not going down. Oh, I think that was fair. I think that was fair. Last lap defending and what have you. Oh my goodness, we're feeling so slow at the moment. We're just almost focused fully on the radar. Hold on, 0.5, to have a second, it's going to make me want to go over here again, and he doesn't even want to follow me. That's a good thing for me. Let's make sure we don't drift out wide. Them two are very close. One of them may just have disappeared behind us if we look behind. No, they're still right there. Oh, we've left the door open. Still have the inside for the next corner. We're a bit of a traffic jam at the moment for these guys. Perfectly legal traffic jam, however. Now, come and nail this one. I'll have to get back over here just ever so slightly. Can we get... Oh, yes, get them boys going side by side. Now, be fair, Stephen. Go back out to Mr. Buff. Come on, Mr. Buff. Get yourself back up side by side. Did a wild, crazy lunge come from that far back? I don't know. I'm leaving my brakes as late as I dare. Leave them, and hopefully they can't come up the inside of me. We've just about got stopped ourselves, and my goodness, a big stupid handbrake turn over the line happened that day to humiliate him in front of the fans. Good race, lads. That was fun, for sure. Gamer's got himself a bottle of bubbly. Mr. Sugi, well done. Hello, Mr. Skull. Sorry if I missed any chat. And a top 5. Yet again, I redeemed myself. The team will be pleased. Mr. Sugi must have been hauling ass out there, because Gamers hauls ass here. There's no hurry, don't you worry, we can take our time. Right into a track vote for you boys. Same rules as we made up from yesterday's stream. If you pick a circular track, you're basically just saying, Scotty, you pick what track we race on. If a circle wins, especially the small circle, if I'm in a good mood I might let you drive around that big circle, but not the small circle. Yes, Squirrel and Mr. Buff, that was an enjoyable one. Fuji, we're going to Fuji. GR vote. Yes, Mr. Buff, nice to meet you, sir. Thank you for hopping in. You're hauling ass very fast. The sponge wanted the small circle. Right, what way has the vote been going? 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Right, 3's winning. I'll vote 3 then as well. Cozy wants to put a M1000. Fucking madman. You're a madman. GR3. And let's throw out the thanks for joining me, everyone. 5 minutes to race, and we'll have another nosy at the member list. There's no hurry. That was the last one for you. No problem, gamers. Nice to see you, mate. Thank you very much for hopping in, having a wee race with me. You got to go feed and walk the dog. Good racing as always. Thank you, sir. Take care. We'll catch you next time. A rundown from the boys out on the track. Mr. H was the first one who was eager to get out onto the track that day. Was it because he was in a badass, sexy ass library that we've never seen the likes of before? It wasn't too bad, it wasn't too bad. Jimmy goes past that and pretty standard, pretty standard. Again, Moz is just fucking a show off. He's a show off. He's got too many sexy libraries. He's a bit like myself maybe. Just too many sexy libraries. He doesn't know what to do with them. It wouldn't surprise me now if now that he's on camera, why don't you win, Mr. Moz, and pick yourself another badass sexy library, and we'll see, because you did have. That's 2 or 3 badass libraries now I've seen. It wouldn't surprise me if the next time I come back to Mr. Moz, he's in another badass library. Squirrel out in the standard stuff. No sexy library awards. That's perfect. A bit of the green spliced with the pink. What is on the back? Girly car. No sexy library award winner there. It's standard stuff. Here again, Mr. Buff. What is Mr. Buff in? He's out strutting the stuff with a bit of Sky TV all over his car. Very standard from Mr. Ziggy this time. That's quite nice as well from Ashi, big Ashi. The real Ozman is out in the Cream Egg one as well. I like it. The Cream Egg one looks very nice. James looking standard. And Starkey, the last one to come out. We'll let the camera go and see what it's like as he comes out. It's very nice as well. Now what are we going to go in? We should maybe just copy someone. Jimmy's fast. What's Jimmy? And Jimmy's going in a Supra. Who else have we got? Moz was fast. He's an Advantage. Oh, surely the Advantage will be fast. What do I think? It's group 4. Zoogies in the Mazda. James has went for the Viber. Oh, there's a good mix. We'll just go and we'll pick a badass car and make sure that we'll win the first race, which is a race for the sexy library. And there it is, right there, the winner of the sexy library award for the umpteenth time. There's protests going on saying that this award is fake, it's false, but I can assure you it's not. The officials at the back of my brain are telling me that I like this one the most. Right, I think I definitely should do a wee lap this time. We'll leave that to the rear because the last time we drove this it must have been there. And I think we'll have to short shift this ever so slightly. It is 4:20. Is it the one with the big chicane? Is it the one with the big chicane? That's left off there early. It is. Never really liked this track. Too many late apexes. Feels like it's a late apex after a late apex. Very, very encouraging for guys, like, especially this here whole section really encourages lunges up the inside. Even encourages me to make lunges on the inside as well. Right, I think we can drive it good enough not to cause any incidents, hopefully. Attention please, attention please. Get Cozy Steve, that's a Cozy Steve. Make your way to track please. The rest will be commencing without you. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Looks like Cozy was having a spectate that day. Hopefully it was a good spectate. Hot favourites are, let's see the grid. Where do they start? Boom, straight away your first, second and third place should be Sugi, Mr. Buff and James in any particular order. I can't remember how to fucking start and take yourself here. Just half rev, we'll go. Hope for the best. That was decent, that was a decent getaway. Oh, oh, oh. Goodness, we basically got carried around that corner. Sorry, Mr. Ash, the initial contact. But from there on in, we got carried around that corner with other cars. The only thing that was missing there was me saying, straight after it says, I know how to drive it good enough not to cause any incidents. It then should have been stated that it was said right before the incident. Ah. Sorry boys. We're gonna struggle on this one. The track I'm bouncing into This car as well. I should. I'm a lot more competitive, you know. You see, whenever a lot more less nervous as well about crashing into people and breaking the wrong areas and stuff. When there's a wee 10-minute qualifier in front of it, it's just a bit hard to. It's a bit harder to hold a lobby whenever you have the qualifying in it as well. Oh dear, we're so poor. Oh my goodness. We're finding some alternative lines today in this track. Craig is still here. Hello, Craig. Thank you for hanging around, bud. Oh, I've no idea what we're breaking there. Sorry, Miss Perfect, we swerved out of your way as well. We must have came on the brakes early, our cones and all disappeared. We hadn't a fucking clue. I thought we'd already drove past our braking area and we're just going to drive on. Right, perhaps time to pay attention next lap. And have a guess at where we're braking. What, love? What, love? Yeah, I'll feed her off first, Grace. I know it's 3 laps. I'll back out. I'll back out now. I can feed her now. Right. So we're battle out front. The battle's for second place, so we'll stay on second place while I'm away. I'll be back shortly. I have to go and feed a wee dog. Right, we're back. Let me check and see. Yes, the mic's on. Ugh. What time are we at? 20 to 5. Looks like a decent battle here. And my prediction is spot on at the moment. We'll keep an eye on Moz in the background on the gap in case he starts to close it down. And it doesn't matter, it's the last lap, so my prediction was spot on. Call me Mystic Meg. I thoroughly enjoyed that wee game of pool I had the other night with my son as well. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Well, I know if you like the challenge, the top splitter at Goodwood on GR4. Ha ha ha. Is there anybody in the lobby has the courage to go to Goodwood on GR4? If you do, you know what track to vote for the next time and what GR to vote for, because that's what I'm voting for. Either that or else I hope you pick a circle, because then that's where we're fucking going. Oh, I forgot you were going to get it.
You forgot it was here?
No, I forgot you were going to get it. Right, let's see how many were willing to give their support or direction. There it is. We'll start it off. Nobody so far wants to challenge ourselves at Goodwood. They must be feeling, no, stay away from Goodwood. Yes, James, thank you for hopping in, sir. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. And it is indeed Goodwood won it. I didn't even see any other Goodwoods coming in there. GR vote with, and I vote for, to encourage people to vote for 4 as well. There's no hurry. Don't you worry, we can take our time. The people who designed the last sector should be hung. Yeah, that last sector sponge at Fuji is just... Unless you're in a room with lots of respectful drivers, so there's always going to be passes and incidents, and it just means when you're trying to go fast and catch anybody or keep up with anybody, you can't go fast, because as soon as you try to hit your apex and sweep out, you lose a spot and you drop down a place. So it's a very easy track to lose track of the slipstream, or else, I mean, to get yourself stuck in a wee battle, and then once you're stuck in that battle, you can be there playing about for a while. Right, GR4, boom. We shall also do more laps, because we'll do 12. 12 is a decent sized race for Goodwood. Yeah, we'll leave them on 2 and 2. The car will feel different now for me, because we're on soft tyres now. We're going to be on, I'm not sure how it'll feel on a set of softs. Right, we'll hand out the thanks for joining me, everyone, with a 5 minutes to race, and I am going out for a wee drive around Goodwood. JJ says, hello Scotty, I'm back again. Guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back. Right, so I can go even quicker now. You're on soft tyres, so just the same as what I was driving it, only just go faster. Brake a wee bit later. I'll tell you what, but boys, I'll tell you what, I don't like the time of day. We're going to have a wee bit of fine weather. We're going to change that weather. We'll have a bit of fine weather, please. Thank you. A nice bright day for us. By locking doors and turning the lights down low. Mr. McBuff is already handing out his excuses for this one. He's not confident in this one. He says, I have trouble with this course. Is that a fake bluff? Has he just became hot favourite for the win? Jamie in the house. Hello, Jamie. Right. Right, so let's try this again. See how much different a set of soft tires. They'll probably wear away quick as fuck as well, these soft tires, even though it's only on ×2. A lot grippier. Karen is in the house. Hello, Karen. Thank you, Karen, for giving the wee lad a bit of company the other night. Well, I know he's not away. I know. He's not a wee lad, like he's a fully grown man. But he's my wee lad. My goodness, you can push these corners a lot more with a set of sauce. JJ has left the room. What has happened there? Has JJ left with an excuse, or is he just stuck in the pits? Is he going to come back before we start, or is he thinking to himself, I'm not racing Scotty Senior at Goodwood, no way? Or has Karen arrived to try and sort me out? Did you hear the story, Karen? We're a top splitter. We got ourselves in a top split lobby. Don't ask me how, but it did happen. Trying to push out a bit too much with these softs. This game froze. Have a reboot, JJ. I'll hang about on you and give you another couple of minutes. Seems like there's not much of a swing to the car around that section at all, compared to on a set of hards. Attention please, attention please. All GR4 competitors, that's all GR4 competitors, make a bit of track please. This will be commencing shortly. Thank you. At the moment, I'm as quick on a set of hard tires as the laps that I'm doing now. Well, that one was slightly faster. That was like my qualifying. Slightly quicker. We half a tenth quicker than my qualifying on hard tires, and easily in the mid-15s every lap on the hards. So our pace is definitely well off it. I would imagine a good lap on this is going to have to be in the 13s easily, low 13s, maybe even possibly be lower than that. Are you on your way back, JJ? Let's go and have a nosy. That's JJ. Made his way back. JJ's back and he's in right, so I'm just I wonder should I? No, fuck it, we'll just go from the back. It's only 12 laps. Be nearly impossible to win it from the back. There will more than likely be an incident. But we'll give it a go. See what happens. Hot favourites for this one is show me the grid. Who is the hot favourite? Suggy, Karn's right up there. Suggy or Karn are the hot favourites. Mr. Buff is up there as well, although he did hand out he struggles with this track. Was that a bluff from Mr. Buff? Don't know how to take off on this one here. Come on, sort yourself out. Get out here to me, Mo's West Slipstream. Get out here to me, Mo's West Slipstream. Get away, JJ, what are you doing? Don't play with me like that, because we'll love to play ourselves, Jay. He's not pleased to be coming back at us. He's still there. He won't go away. There's too many bumps for my liking there, JJ. We had to let you see immediately that we weren't happy. We didn't like that. Could we have an extra bit of drive on you, please, sir? Where are you going? Oh, don't know, ghost, oh. Oh, well, we'll open the gap up for you. We'll go 3 wide. Why the hell not? JJ has followed us through from the back after our wee conversation on the track as well that we'll have with each other. I think we should be back if he gets back in the battle with a bit of an understanding between ourselves. That roll on and stuff in the chicane is just slightly different as well on the softs. Oh, the famous JJ quit. The famous quit. He's dropped the wheel and he's new. No, we're not catching him. And he's gone. It's win it or bin it for JJ. There seemed to be. That's what the rumours are. Oh, that's a big set of 30 tires for yourself as well. Surely you're not going to come on. Oh my goodness, we got lucky there. His tires will be stinking now as well around this corner. That's a slipstream broke. My goodness, the brain wants a pit stop. Holy Toledo, can we win it with a pit stop? Lost the first challenge and then pit stop back to last and back to first again, or back to wherever we drop. Oh, JJ's saying the Hurricane's crap. That's why I picked it. I knew it was going to quit, Scotty. That's why I picked the Hurricane, because it's crap. It makes you quit. You didn't hit me on purpose. No, I know. I know. I did hit you on purpose. So then I just thought to myself, no, hold on. This is gone too far. Let's put a stop to this right now. I'm gonna put her foot down. Sorry, JJ, but it's how most of us roll, isn't it? You seen James in those other races as well. Whenever we were behind him, James drives extremely clean, but if he feels like you're being a bit too aggressive with him, he takes no shit. He'll happily just start playing with you and only you during that race, and forget about the rest of the race. I think most of us have the same kind of mentality and attitude. JJ is angry. Well, so although it was an accident, wipe your fucking thumbs or your fingers. Were you nervous? Were you nervous entering a race at Goodwood against Scotty Senior, the top split guy? Is that what happened? Were your hands shaking and sweaty and twitching and your fingers slipped off the fiddly sticks? You've basically told us that has to be what happened then. You've entered this race, your first race of the day, and you've thought to yourself, even your PlayStation thought to itself, poof, Scotty Senior at Goodwood. And it froze. Jesse said they're not fiddly sticks, they're wiggly sticks. Still haven't done that pit stop, but we're wanting. What laps is there left? 5 laps to go. The boys behind have a bit of pace as well. I think if we do a pit stop, we'll not get them back. But it will be something to go for and hunt down, wouldn't it? It'll be something to go for and hunt down. See what kind of lap times we can get down to on a set of softs. There's a Scotty Senior. I'm coming in. Get a new set of soft tires ready for me, please. Now. Bring them out. Soft tires. No fuel whatsoever. Didn't even really need a new set of soft tires there, like, but why the hell not? There you are. There's what you want. The blue one on up ahead. How close can we get? A 14.5 is the fastest lap. Surely we're quicker than that on a set of hard tires in qualifying. We'll have to get down to a 13 probably. I would say surely is the way to go. We're changing down there in the 5th as well, because that was the way to steady the car on the hard tires. On these soft tires I'm feeling like it's looking stupid. It doesn't look fast at all. It's upsetting the car. We want to stay in 6th gear there next lap. Right, 6.6, bit of focus. Better. Still not getting the leader, but the leader's a bit of pace. Too much at the minute. We need a mistake from the leader, Mr. Sugi out front. There's the 13 that we fancied and needed to get down to anyway, so I was right about that. Mr. Mose heading off for a picnic. Let's hope he has a picnic blanket in the boot. Right, let's flash our headlights. There's only 2 laps to go, but Mr. Sugi, you never know. Even from back here, may just be one of those guys. Come on, a whole big long straight now of the powerful. Fuck me, they blinded me. They are. They're powerful LED flashes from 3.3 seconds back. Will they have any kind of effect? Come on, let's start that flashing again. They're under 3 seconds now, so they are at their most powerful in terms of effectiveness once you get within that 3 second range. In terms of applying pressure to the ass, they're at their most powerful. So let's continue. We need to stop looking back, but because we're blinding ourselves. And we'll just have to hope now that he thinks it's all over. And he nudges the wall in the chicane or something. We need to try and nail the bollocks right above it if we can and hope he messes up. Oh, we flash. We'll give him a flash for you, and he actually dropped the wee wheel there. That fucking of it all. No, he's managed to survive it. Well done, sir. Congratulations, flashes for yourself now. Almost achieved. We did do the last to first, but then the brain wanted more. And there's JJ Balding in that crap Hurricane that made him rage quit out of this one on lap 2, I believe. Well done, Mr. Sugi. 5:10. Anybody know what next week's dailies are? Let's go over what I had in mind. But lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put the music on it soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much turned me on. We're going to Alice. GR vote. Two has it at the moment. All square between 2 and 3. Jimmy and Karn are also on the pen. Karn says 2 and Jimmy says 3. It's still all square. My goodness. There's no separating them. Sponge. A Sponge already had a vote. No, that's 2 in the lead. I'm going to vote for GR2 as well. It's GR2, gentlemen. Let's bounce into these beasts. Oh, we don't need 12 laps anymore. We'll bring it. This is a big one, isn't it? We'll bring it down to 7th. I think this is a big track. Oh, we're going, where we going? It's your two. Right. And you'll be sorry you picked this when you see the fucking library that I drive out here in. Just not fair on yous. Fabinho has joined the room. Hello. No. Right, this is going to be fun. Right, let's throw out the thanks for joining me, everyone. With a make our way to track, please, starting soon. There's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Come a little closer. Let's go over what I had in mind. Better lock them doors and turn them lights down low. Put some music on with soft. Right, we're in. Apologies for any crashes and incidents beforehand. Almost starting to stiffen up a wee bit sitting here now. Suki or Karen, hot favourite for this one then, from that starting position. We're surely going to have a bit of traction control to start. Oh, this isn't going to work out, is it? I'm back into that. Oh my god. Oh. And we were being so careful. Another famous race quit about to happen from young JJ. He's becoming quite renowned for this. Some people who are turning up to his races are starting to believe that he's never going to finish a race. That's a couple of very fast guys, JJ and Karn, that would be so bad in this one that we've quit out. And Jamie as well. Oh, Jamie's young. Jamie's very, very young. Oh, stop that. Too greedy that time. It's annoying that I haven't got that corner yet, because every time I come to this track I'm like, I know that when I start nailing that corner, that's going to be one of my favourite corners on the track. Oh, stop it, stop it! Oh, and disappear. Goes no want for anything else in this one. It's a nice Pepsi one. Getting smashed into the wall there. Moses in the Burger King. Nebulous. Hello, mate. How's you? Nice to meet you. It hasn't been too bad now. The day jumping on. We've had a half decent lobby. What time are we at? 5:30. What to do. The Real Ozman, thank you very much for the friend request, sir. We shall accept that. Don't panic, it will be accepted. Nice that Waj is here. We'll see if it empties the room or not. It may well empty the room, but I would like, I'll let you know. Right, so I'm going to run one FI practice and then get off. Hopefully I'll be able to have some people in the room. It may well empty the room. We shall see. But would love to have yous in to give me an idea as to if any of the other cars are going to be worse on fuel, or if you have any information about the Sirocco that I'm in. I'm a bit worried that I'm thinking I could be competitive in this one, but if the Sirocco is poor on its fuel compared to all other cars, then we could end up really struggling. If it's very poor on its fuel, I think it's going to mean other cars are going to be able to do a no stopper. Let's have a look at that time of day. It looks a bit of fine weather in the evening, please. Hopefully the shadows and stuff will be a bit better. I need to keep on trying all these different times. I hope to fuck I'm not practicing and learning this track as well, and it ends up it's in the rain. I can't see whenever I go now what time of day it's going to be set at, or if it's going to be raining or anything. But I hope I'm not practicing and learning this here track only to find that it's going to be in the rain. Sponge says damn, this track is a POS. I so hope Alice Fuji and all the Tokyo aren't in the next game. I never liked the Tokyo ones whenever I was going through my campaign. I just drove around the walls. I was happy when a Tokyo one came because I was able like to chill out and still win the race just by holding on the throttle. But I love the Tokyo tracks now. They have a beautiful flow to them. Right, we've sorted the tires and all out. The problem is going to be in this one as well. The hairpin. This car will have a wee bit of messing about to do during the race. This hairpin up here will need to keep on coming back down to zero at the brake balance, or we keep on getting that rear end slide out that messes up at Monza. No problem, Sponge. Thank you for happening, mate. I'll catch you next time. Right, have we anybody else we're waiting to get in, or can I start it now? Suji, last call. Last call, not in, can't win, and it'll at least give me another run at it. Not really telling me anything. I already done a run on my own against the computer just to learn the track, and we're not too sure. Looks like Sugi's gonna sit it out. Are you? Pass, not a problem, sir. Thank you, Mr. Nubulus, for letting me be able to start it. So yeah, I can fuel save in this race. Very, very hard for me to do it. You need to completely rip the arse out of the fuel saving, although I was on my own whenever I was trying to do it. Yes, Sugi, nice to see you, sir. Catch you next time. But yeah, it was extremely hard. I lost as much time on pace, really, as what I would have lost, I think, in doing a pit stop. It may fall slightly better and slightly easier for you in the race. If you're in slipstream, you might be able to fuel save a bit more. So that's the arse and about we have to do there, in that corner. Every lap we're going to have to remember that shit. Last time I was on this was in time trial as well, so it feels a little bit different now than what it did in time trial. And then we'll have to remember to spin that back to mud. It's a pretty big outlap as well. Now it's going to be a nightmare for the slipstream as well. If you hit lucky, you really want to be passing a few guys along this straight and end up at the front of a queue. Don't think hitting a lap here on your own is going to be competitive at all. Enjoy your dinner, Sponge. And thanks again for hopping in, mate. This really isn't gonna tell me much at all. Yeah, and as soon as you settle up, you should be coming in then. There's 5 minutes left, that'll get you around, so you're only going to get 2 digs. And this one, 2 attempts, and each attempt, that last corner, everyone's going to be hanging back, even along the straight. You might even hang back a wee bit and try and get it at the back of the queue. Nebulous, thank you very much for hanging about and letting me start this one and stuff. But as I say, I need to know how my car compares with a variety of different cars. I do think there's going to be OP cars that are able to do a no stopper, and I believe it's a pretty big pit loss. A good 15 seconds whenever you have to take on fuel and stuff. So thanks, but I got to go. But thank you very much, Mr. Nebulous. We'll hopefully we'll get a good few practices at this here whenever it's due to come out. So after, they're on Wednesdays now, so after next Wednesday hopefully we'll be able to get people joining the lobby, and we'll be able to see the settings and find out if they're going to have it on the rain. Thank you very much, mate, for letting me start that and stuff. It's the thought that counts. I think I'm going to hop off for a wee break. Can we end the stream with the winning of a 20 million car? No. Give me the Formula car, please. No, you wouldn't. We've already got all the cars anyway, like, so it makes little difference, but they definitely need to come up in the next game. They need to come up with a way for people to be able to give away spare cars or double cars, or at least let me sell them. Even just give me 50 quid a car, but the amount of doubles, it's mounting up, and I don't like deleting stuff just for nothing. Will continue to mount up. I haven't been in the mileage exchange in a long time. But them colours as well, we might as well spend a bit of our money and not let it build up. You should see the amount of t-shirt colours I have as well. See if you were into your library, Megan. The amount of colours we've got is very good. We must have a lot nearly. I'm not a fan of blues, so we don't really need to dive into blues. Thank you very much, anyone who's hopped on throughout the day for a wee practice, or hopped into the stream for a wee waffle. A pleasure, as always. Not 100% sure when we'll be back on again. We might be back on with a different gamer or what have you over the next couple of days, but we'll see how it goes. Enjoy the rest of your evening, gentlemen, and we shall catch you on the flip side. Thanks again.